Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
Well, we've got a big one in town coming up tomorrow night. Our check of sports today here at the desk going to focus mainly on the big showdown tomorrow at Bearcat Stadium with 8-0 Scottsbluff hosting 8-0 McCook. Really, this one's been circled on everyone's calendar since the schedules came out. So much on the line tomorrow: a district title, a perfect regular season, grudge match bragging rights, and of course, some key playoff seeding for the postseason in Class B. I made the rounds at practice yesterday. Let's start with this Cats offense. They average 46 points per game, but McCook's going to stand up defensively. They give up just a little over 7 points a game defensively. Offensive coordinator for Scottsbluff, Judd Hall, on some keys for that side of the football.
They're so sound on defense. I mean, so we have to match their technique this week. We got to know where we're going, exactly what we're doing, because they're going to be well coached with their scheme. So hopefully we got to, work through our things and just execute our game plan against them.
The main man in the Cats' backfield is senior captain Chris Busby, who's just shy of 900 yards on the season rushing. He's got 13 touchdowns. When you're the main man, you're also the main man that's going to be keyed on as well.
It's going to be very tough this coming up game, but I got to be very patient and read my blocks and let things develop instead of rushing.
One of the real unsung guys on this team is Captain Jeremiah Delzer. He plays a ton of snaps at tight end and inside linebacker. He'll be knocking heads with the Bison all night long.
They're really tough. We're going to have to come out and be prepared and be tougher than them and hit them in the mouth. And I think if we can get momentum rolling in the first half, we're going to close out in the second half like we have been this year.
Both of these clubs have gone untested really for about a month or so now. It's going to be interesting to see how the start of this game plays out early on. That feeling out process. McCook on offense, they average 48 points a game, and Scottsbluff D coordinator Jake McLean knows he's got his work cut out this week.
We got to take care of our responsibilities. Every guy on the defense, we know they have a great team, great players, great coaches, and great schemes. That's a rare combination nowadays, it seems like. So we got to be more disciplined than they are, and then we got to play faster than they play.
One of Coach McLean's stars defensively is cornerback Keegan Reifschneider. Really, he's a star wherever they put him, if we're being honest about things. Again, you sense the respect level from great players on one side to great players on the other.
They're huge. They're pretty quick. They got all-state guys all around. They're just good all around.
Reifschneider has scored on both sides of the ball so far this season already, and a big play in the passing game could decide things tomorrow night. The facts in this series aren't that pretty. McCook has won 5 in a row and 15 of the last 16 against Scottsbluff, although many of those games have been very, very close. 17-14 and 17-15, the finals the last 2 seasons. This senior class, led by Garrett Nelson, needs that first win in their career over the Bison.
Just great preparation this week, sticking together as a team, and we've had plenty of talks this week of controlling yourselves in the sense of getting your mind right for this week, understanding that yes, it's exciting to be a big game, excited to be a lot of people there, everybody's talking about it, but just being yourself and be as a team, because these 50 guys or 60 guys on this field are the only ones that matter right now. These are the guys that are going to get it done. So just listen to each other, getting coached by our great coaches. These are the guys that matter. It doesn't matter to listen to outside noise or what people have to say. We just have to focus on what we're going to do and let them game plan for us.
A Scottsbluff win, and they'll lock up no worse than the 2 seed for the playoffs. A loss, they could drop to a 4, more likely, though, going to be a 3 seed. Gates open tomorrow night at 5:45, and we'll get our pregame show underway at 6:30. That final game of the year for Gehring tomorrow as well, as they host playoff-bound Shadron, starting with coverage at 6:30. Volleyball tonight at the station. Our TV game has Gehring hosting Bridgeport right here, starting at 6:45. First serve at about 7 o'clock with Chuck. I'll have that Scottsbluff at Torrington match on the trail at around 6:45. That's the latest today from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's coming back with a check of that community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.